LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Moore. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Well, they're trying to go toss to get to the perimeter, but how about the DBs beating their blocks and using their speed to get upfield and create the negative play?
Moore with the play fake. Rushes on. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Quick give. It's Tomlinson. Just smothered on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Between the uprights, it's good. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Maybe a creep, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And they tacked on the extra point.
LSU 7, Virginia Tech 0. Number 0, set to kick this one.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Hokey, high-tech, VPI got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game, the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built, just a tough group of individuals.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Throwing right. Comes down, it's Fleming. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fellow a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all five guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Here's more to throw. Timed him perfectly to knock him free and forces a third down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He's changing the play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Trying to get started. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking for space. It's Tomlinson. Crosses to 40. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Riley. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Sets his feet. It's Levitt. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, LSU. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
Virginia Tech, 0. Number 0, set to kick it off.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The run inside. It's Charles. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, more. Rolls right. Throwing on the run. And it's in. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Charles. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the gun, it's Charles. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
Finds his man. It's Clark. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
More. Lofts one high and deep. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
First quarter, first drive, first strike delivered, and it's the defense that comes up with the big play. Talking to the defensive coordinator, he felt really good about his pass defense, and he wasn't lying. Interception on the first drive, great possession.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Right side, it's Green. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the fullback. There he goes. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
Fullbacks are a dying breed, but when you see them, it just reminds you of the big old neck roll, just huge, stout fire plugs that you don't want to hit. But on short yardage situations, occasionally you give the big boy the ball, There is no juke button. There is no speed burst. It is all power down your throat, hitting you and falling forward and getting that first down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. If they thought it would fool them to give it to the fullback, that was not the case.
Yeah, give this defense credit. They obviously watched a lot of film this.
Snags it and he's open. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown Tigers. Rolled into the end zone and this crowd was eating it up. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
I love this tight end because, man, he's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
Number 0, set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. It's Charles. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Throwing more. Look out. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Well, the offense obviously already in bad field position. The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on second down from the 5. More play action. They're all over him. He gambles and throws one all the way back to the left. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Dante Moore. Oh, pressure's coming. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Hokies line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the 45. He's going to get loose. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Guys, LSU has the lead here as we get a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter.
Virginia Tech, 0.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Motion from the wideout. hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. LSU quick to the line. On the gun on third down, Dante Moore. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They'll send out the kicker here. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From deep, it's Singleton. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's Moore to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
They'll go play action with Moore. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic guys that get after the quarterback. LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Hokies send out the punt unit. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Slips through the line. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Left side is Green. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that. The Utes will kick off first, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Charles. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Moore, under pressure, avoids pressure on the right, slings it downfield, misses badly on that one.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Turning it on, and he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Hokies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well give it to him again. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Throws for the tight end. Out wide, it's Fleming. Caught, and he's got room. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Throwing, Moore. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. At the 20, he's got space. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. And the Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
In the backfield, it's Dickey. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic.
They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Keelan Russell. And that one falls incomplete. The Hokies headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Back to pass, it's Childs. Got him downfield. Nothing but green grass down the middle. The tag. Touchdown ball. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Running inside, it's Charles. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
In the gun on 3rd down. Moore gets rid of it.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. Going to field this one in tight quarters. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. So here is the Tennessee offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Escapes the pressure going right. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Drops back. It's Childs. Looking long. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off. What a play by this defense. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. Much more manageable situation for this offense after the penalty. It's 2nd and 6. Dante Moore. Still looking. Out wide left, it's Fleming. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
Sees a crease. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Moore will throw. Moving out to the right. Fires on the move. Touchdown, Hokies! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Number 0 with the carry.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
We'll take over. 1st and 10.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. They get to him as he throws. Complete on the comeback. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Give to the big fullback. Brought down.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Dropping back, it's Childs. Looking left. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
2-14 close. Here we go. Ready. Red 18. Red 18.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Straight ahead, it's Allen. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be 3rd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Right side, it's Clark. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Childs. Rush right in his face. Just gets rid of that one.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Never a doubt. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's more to throw. Here comes the heat. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
2nd down, gonna throw it. And he gets it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Hokies decide to punt it away.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Allen. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the 1st down.
And the big fella, usually blocks, but has a nice little run and met by the strong safety. He's called the strong safety for a reason. Those guys are, oversized safeties that are really strong. They're usually strong tacklers. Did a good job getting the big fella to the ground. Just gave up a little too many yards.
The give to the fullback. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
Well, how about that? They turn around and hand it off to the big fella, and he's able to get the 1st down. Nice play.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. To the air, it's Childs. Left side is Clark. Breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the fullback. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
It's now third down.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Defense looks like they're coming.
Ready. Ice. Go.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
But hard.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Needs it here on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll operate out of split backs. Hits inside. It's Charles. Got the 1st down. Off to the races to the right. Inside the 30. Inside the touchdown, Virginia Tech. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Number 0 in the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown.
Tennessee, 10. Number 0, set to kick it away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
We'll take over. 1st and 10.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Dropping back, it's Childs. Out wide right, it's Allen. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging in there, right? Hanging in there. Takes some time for those routes to get down the field. Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Hands it off. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Moore rushes on. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. When a defense gets a sack, you know what they want? Another sack. 3rd down coming. Quarterback changing the play. Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. Throws it deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
The Hokies will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Allen. Good gain there, picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quick give, it's Allen. On the move at the 30. Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. The Vols will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. And there he goes. Down to the 23-yard line and out of bounds, and he is one dangerous dude in the return game. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Trying to set the tone with the run. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Throwing more. Look out. Trying to make magic with it. It's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And the fullbacks are just the big, burly, strong suckers. They got bloody knuckles, tape all over the place, and they're just lowering their shoulder, trying to hit you, trying to get positive yards, and it's exactly what he does on that play.
They'll stop him at the 22 after a 5-yard pickup.
And you got to throw the fullbacks a bone occasionally, okay? Those dudes have one of the worst jobs on the field. Always blocking every single play, down in, down out. When you get those situations, you can give him the ball, give him a bone, reward him for all of his hard work.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Might as well run him again. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
Give to the fullback. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Making sure the fullback gets a touch there, and good pickup there, 5 or 6.
Yeah, and he's a north-south runner. You just give this guy a little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets upfield quickly.
He's loose down the middle, at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Volunteers! And that one will give him the lead. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dante Moore. Looking to the big tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Moore to the air. Stepping to the right. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Turning it on. Touchdown, Tennessee. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And this is exactly